Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Jane and Alex podcast.
Hello. It is great to be back with you all today. I am really excited about today's topic.
Me too, Alex. Today we are talking about something that I think almost every English learner has felt at some point. It is a very frustrating feeling.
Oh, yes. It is probably the number one complaint I hear from students. It is that feeling of being stuck.
Exactly. The topic today is, I can understand English, but I can't speak it.
It is such a common problem. You watch a movie and you understand everything. You listen to a podcast like this one, and you understand maybe 90% or even 100%.
Right. You feel confident. You think, wow, my English is getting really good.
But then someone asks you a question, or you try to join a conversation.
And suddenly, silence. Your mind goes blank.
The words are there in your head, but they just refuse to come out of your mouth. It's like there is a wall between your brain and your mouth.
That is a perfect description, a wall. I have felt that before with other languages I have tried to learn. It is so annoying.
It is very annoying, Jane. But the good news is that it is also very normal, and there are ways to fix it.
That is exactly what we are going to do today. We are going to talk about why this happens, and we are going to give you some real practical tips to break down that wall.
We want to help you move from just listening to actually speaking. We want to turn your passive English into active English.
I like that. Passive to active. So Alex, let's start with the why. Why does this happen? Why is my listening so much better than my speaking?
Well, Jane, think about how we learn. When you are listening, you are receiving information. We call this input.
Input. Okay, so reading and listening are input.
Exactly. You are taking English in. Your brain recognizes the words. You know the grammar structures when you hear them. It is recognition.
Recognition is easier than production, right?
100%. Speaking and writing are output. You have to create the language yourself. You have to find the words, put them in the right order, use the right grammar, and pronounce them correctly.
And you have to do all of that in a split second.
Exactly. When you listen, you can relax a little. But when you speak, you are under pressure. That's why it feels so much harder.
It makes sense. It's like the difference between watching someone play tennis and actually playing tennis yourself.
That is a brilliant analogy, Jane. You can watch a tennis match and understand the rules. You know what a good serve looks like. But if you walk onto the court and try to hit the ball, it is a totally different skill.
So many of our listeners are professional English watchers, but they need to become players.
Yes, we need to get you on the court. We need to get you hitting the ball.
Okay, so we know it is an input versus output issue, but I think there is also a psychological factor, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely. Fear is a huge factor. Fear of making mistakes.
The perfectionist trap.
Right. Many learners feel that if they can't say a sentence perfectly, they shouldn't say it at all.
I am guilty of that sometimes. I want to sound smart. I don't want to sound like a child.
That is a very common feeling. You are an intelligent adult in your native language. You can express complex ideas. You can be funny. You can be professional.
But in English, you feel limited. You feel like you can only say simple things.
And that hurts your ego. So your brain tries to protect you. It stops you from speaking so you don't make a mistake and feel embarrassed.
So our own brains are sabotaging us?
In a way, yes, but we can retrain our brains. We need to change our mindset.
How do we do that? How do we stop being afraid?
First, you have to accept that mistakes are necessary. You cannot learn to speak without making mistakes. It is impossible.
That is easier said than done, Alex.
I know, but think about a baby learning to walk. They fall down 100 times. Do they feel embarrassed?
No, they just get back up.
Exactly. They just get back up. We need to be more like babies. We need to be okay with stumbling.
Okay, so step 1 is accepting mistakes. What is step 2?
Step 2 is practicing output without the pressure of a real conversation. This is really important for bridging the gap between understanding and speaking.
Practicing without a real conversation? You mean talking to yourself?
Yes, talking to yourself is one of the best ways to improve your speaking. It sounds a bit crazy, but it works.
I do this sometimes in the shower. I have full debates with myself in the shower.
The shower is a great place for it, or in the car, or while you are cooking. The key is to narrate your life.
Narrate your life. Can you give us an example of that?
Sure. Let's say you are making breakfast, Instead of just thinking about it, say what you are doing out loud in English.
Okay, so I would say, I am taking the eggs out of the fridge.
Exactly. I am cracking the eggs. I am looking for a fork. Where is the salt? Ah, here is the salt.
It sounds simple, but it forces your brain to find the words quickly.
Precisely. And because no one is listening, there is no pressure. If you make a mistake, it doesn't matter. If you forget a word, you can look it up later.
I like that. It builds the connection between your brain and your mouth.
It strengthens those neural pathways. The more you do it, the faster you become.
So listeners, your homework is to talk to yourself while you cook dinner tonight.
Yes, and do not just do it in your head. You have to actually speak out loud. Your mouth muscles need the exercise.
That is a great point. Speaking is physical. Your tongue needs to know where to go.
Right. Now, let's talk about another technique. This one is called shadowing.
I have heard of shadowing. That is when you copy a native speaker, right?
Yes, it is like mimicking. You listen to a sentence and you repeat it exactly as you heard it. You try to match the speed, the intonation, and the emotion.
So not just the words, but the music of the sentence.
Exactly. The music is very important. English has a specific rhythm. If you can catch the rhythm, speaking becomes easier.
Can we try a little example of shadowing right now?
Let's do it. I will say a sentence, and Jane, you shadow me. And listeners, you shadow me too, wherever you are.
Okay, I am ready.
Here's the sentence. I was wondering if you could help me with this.
I was wondering if you could help me with this.
Good. Now try to match my stress. Listen to where I go up and down. I was wondering if you could help me with this.
I was wondering if you could help me with this.
Perfect. Do you feel how the words flow together?
Yes, it feels less like separate words and more like one long sound.
That is fluency. Native speakers connect words. We don't say, I was wondering. We say, I was wondering.
I was wondering. It sounds like one word.
Shadowing helps you learn those connections. You can do this with podcasts, YouTube videos, or TV shows.
Just pause and repeat, pause and repeat.
Exactly. Do it for 5 or 10 minutes a day. It makes a huge difference.
Okay, so we have talking to yourself and we have shadowing. What about when we are actually in a conversation? What if I freeze up then?
That is the scary moment, the freeze.
It is the worst. You're standing there, the other person is looking at you waiting for an answer, and your brain is empty.
When that happens, the most important thing is to buy yourself time. You don't have to answer instantly.
How do we buy time? What can we say?
We use filler phrases. These are little phrases that don't mean much, but they show the other person that you are thinking and that you are going to speak.
Like or
Those are okay, but we can do better. We can use phrases like, that is a good question, or let me think about that for a second, or how can I put this?
How can I put this? I like that one. It sounds very sophisticated.
It does, and it gives your brain an extra 3 or 4 seconds to find the vocabulary.
It also stops the awkward silence.
Exactly. Silence makes us panic. If you fill the silence with the phrase, you stay calm.
Let's practice that. Alex, ask me a difficult question.
Okay, Jane, what is your opinion on the economic situation in the 19th century?
Wow, that is a good question. Let me think about that for a moment. Well, I think...
See? You sounded totally natural. You didn't panic.
And those few seconds really helped me calm down.
Another tip for real conversations is keep it simple. Don't try to translate complex sentences from your native language.
This is a big one. We often try to translate word for word.
And that is where we get stuck, because sometimes a direct translation doesn't exist, or the grammar is too different.
So if I have a complex idea, I should try to simplify it?
Yes, break it down. Use the vocabulary you know. If you don't know the word for exhausted, just say very tired.
If you don't know the word for vehicle, say car or bus.
Exactly. Communication is about getting the message across. It doesn't have to be poetic, it just has to be clear.
I think we often feel that if we use simple words, we sound stupid, but actually, clear communication is smart.
I agree completely. Some of the best speakers in the world use simple, clear language. Don't complicate it.
So Alex, we have covered a lot. We talked about input versus output, the fear of mistakes, talking to yourself, shadowing, buying time, and keeping it simple.
That is a solid toolkit for our listeners.
But I want to talk about one more thing, consistency.
Ah, the magic word.
Because you can't just do this once a month and expect to get better.
No, it is like going to the gym.
If you go to the gym once a month, you won't get muscles. You need to go a little bit every day.
How much time should our listeners spend on speaking practice?
Honestly, even 10 or 15 minutes a day is enough if you are focused. 5 minutes of shadowing, 5 minutes of narrating your day.
That is very manageable. Everyone has 10 minutes.
You can do it while you commute, while you clean, while you walk the dog.
Speaking of walking the dog, let's do a little role play. Let's pretend we are neighbors meeting on the street.
Okay, a casual, everyday conversation. This is where many people get nervous.
Right, I will start. I am walking my dog.
And I am watering my garden.
Hi, Alex. Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Hey, Jane. Yes, it is beautiful. Finally some sun after all that rain.
I know. I was so tired of the rain. My dog hates getting wet.
I bet. How is he doing, by the way? He looks like he's grown.
He's doing well, thanks. He has so much energy today. I've been walking him for an hour and he's still running around.
Wow, an hour? You must be tired.
I am a little bit, but it is good exercise. Anyway, I should get going. I have to make dinner.
All right, Jane, good to see you. Have a nice evening.
You too, Alex. See you later.
Cut. That was perfect.
It felt very natural. And notice, we didn't use any big, complicated words.
No. Lovely weather, tired of rain, good exercise. Simple, common phrases.
But sometimes learners might freeze even in a simple chat like that. They might worry about the grammar of, he looks like he has grown.
Right. They might think, is it has grown or grew? Is it present perfect or past simple? And while they are thinking that, the conversation stops.
So in that moment, just say whatever comes out. He looks big is fine too.
He is big now is perfectly fine. The neighbor will understand you. That is the goal.
I think that is the main message today. Connection over perfection.
I love that. Connection over perfection. We speak to connect with other human beings, not to pass a grammar test.
Exactly. Nobody is walking around with a red pen giving you a grade.
Most people are nice. They want to understand you. They are patient.
Especially if you smile and you are friendly. That goes a long way.
It really does. So Jane, let's recap for our listeners. If they are feeling stuck in the I understand but can't speak trap, what should they do starting today?
Number 1, accept that mistakes are part of the process. Don't be afraid of them.
Number 2, start producing output. Talk to yourself. Narrate your life.
Number 3, try shadowing. Mimic the rhythm and flow of native speakers.
Number 4, use filler phrases to buy time when you are stuck.
And number 5, keep it simple. Don't try to be a poet. Just be clear.
And do it every day. Consistency is key.
You know, Alex, I feel motivated just talking about this.
Me too. And I want to tell our listeners, your English is probably better than you think it is.
Yes, you know so many words. You understand so much. You have all the tools. You just need to build the confidence to use them.
Trust yourself. Open your mouth and speak. It will be messy at first, but it will get better.
And we are here to help you along the way. We will have plenty more episodes with practice conversations and tips.
Absolutely. We are on this journey with you.
Before we go, we have a small challenge for you. In the comments below, or just in your own notebook, we want you to write down one situation where you want to feel more confident speaking.
Is it ordering coffee? Is it a job interview? Is it talking to a stranger at a party?
Visualize that situation. Imagine yourself speaking calmly and clearly. Visualization is powerful.
Great idea. And if you enjoyed this episode, please make sure to subscribe and leave us a review. It really helps us reach more learners like you.
And share this with a friend who might be feeling stuck too. We can all learn together.
Thank you so much for listening, everyone. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and don't give up.
See you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Take care.